Hi everyone, I'm Anita from KetogenicWoman.com. So today's video is basically what I eat in a day. I started out with doing a protein sparing, thinking I was going to have a protein sparing day because I haven't had any this week. It's been a terrible week, which some of you may already know, and I do mention why in my breakfast, or maybe it's coffee. I don't know. I was in a fog this morning. So it turned out to be a great keto day. Although I'm still eating my dinner. This tastes really good. It's lean protein. It's my soup that I'm eating. Kind of like a lean protein chili soup. Anyways, watch the video. You'll see everything I ate today. I will put macros. Because for breakfast I had protein sparing. Lunch was not so much protein sparing. This is protein sparing. So I will put the macros. I think even though, it was not what I was planning to do, the macros are still pretty good. So I'm okay with that. So thank you for those of you who come back over and over again to watch my videos. If you're new here, check out some of my other videos. Consider subscribing. Welcome. And I'm going to see you again on the next video. Stay tuned. Watch my what I eat in a day on keto, I guess it is now. Thanks. Hey everybody. Good morning. It's just after 5 in the morning. I've been up for a little while, but just getting some coffee now with my collagen. It's been a rough week. I know some of you probably know, maybe others don't. I did make a separate post about this on YouTube that my younger sister passed away last weekend. She died peacefully in her sleep. The cause of death I found out yesterday. I knew she had COPD. She was a heavy smoker. It was respiratory failure. She has no kids or other family, so it's my job to do all the details. So I've had a busy week with talking to coroners in the funeral home and doing an obituary, finding pictures, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's been rough. Anyways, today I felt like I needed to get back into things. I have no idea what. I've got all kinds of food in the fridge that I'm going to have to give it the smell test because it was all stuff that I made before this happened, and just haven't got to it. I've just been ordering things, grabbing things out of the fridge. The day before yesterday, I went to see my 2 youngest kids in Victoria, BC. Took a ferry, went over there and spent the day with them, and so that was good. But obviously I ate in restaurants that whole day, and so today I'm ready to kind of get back to things. I don't know what the macros are going to look like today. I don't know for sure yet if any of them will, because I haven't had a protein sparing day all week. So I'm going to make an attempt today, and I may or may not hit my target macros, and I'm okay with that. I just want to kind of get back into the swing of things. I did find I have a partial loaf in the fridge of Greta's bread, her cinnamon. Still not used to this. Her cinnamon bread. Now this bread was a little different because I made it with half. I took whatever egg powder you're used to using. I think I use 1/3 of a cup in the recipe now. Some of you use half a cup, and some people use a whole cup of egg powder. Whatever egg powder you're happy with and the amount, that's awesome. And if you wanted to try this, what I did was I used half of my Target egg powder and half of peanut butter flour, or well, unsweetened powdered peanut butter. This one, some of them have sugar added, but this one is the no sugar added. The only ingredient is, where did I see that? Partially defatted peanuts. May contain almonds or hazelnuts. I'm okay with that, I guess. So it's like, you can get peanut flour. This would be the same thing. So I thought, well, a flour and a flour, maybe that would work. It did work. And so I'm going to experiment with that a little bit more. I know some of you don't do peanuts. Just stick to your egg powder. But I just thought it was worth exploring some different options. So I'm going to have a couple of pieces of that. I'll figure out, I kind of know the macros for this one, but I have to take into account the peanut butter. I've just had my coffee with collagen in it. Now I can't remember if I put the collagen in it or not. I'm so tired. I should probably re-watch the clip and see if I did it or not. I don't think I did. I don't think it'll hurt if I have two. This is my big cup that I have first thing. It's half coffee, half water. No, I didn't put it in because my spoon is still dry. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's still dry. Okay, I have my collagen. We're off to a good start. Collagen and coffee. I'm going to make a stew in my crock pot because I have some meat in the fridge I want to use up, and it's lean. So I'm going to brown it and put it in my crock pot, and I'll bring you back for that when I do that later. It's just a simple thing. I think I have some beef protein powder still, and I'm going to put that in as well, just to kind of amp up the protein, because that's the one thing I have trouble meeting is my protein macros. I usually stay under. I'm good with the fat and the carbs, but hitting those high protein macros can be a challenge, and so I thought, well, that will be one way to do it. So I'll see you guys back shortly when I come to get my crock pot started. And yeah, I'll talk to you soon. Hey guys, so I'm back. Drank most of my coffee, and I just wanted to get my whatever this is going to be going before I get distracted for the day, because I'm going to go see my mom and stuff like that. What I'm trying to make here, I haven't decided if it's stew or chili or what it's going to be. I'm trying to use up things in my fridge. And I had some ground beef that I had taken out, extra lean ground beef. And I had a sirloin, a very lean sirloin steak that I was going to sous vide for a protein sparing day. And Teddy can smell them and is excited here. So what I've done with those two items is I have browned them in my cast iron pan. So I'm just going to move the camera down so you can see what I'm about to do here. It's okay, Teddy, I'm going to give you a bite. Okay, so I think you guys can see what I'm doing here now. So here's the beef. There was 1 pound of extra lean ground beef and 7 ounces of sirloin steak that I just cut it up into pieces, and that's going in my crock pot. So I'm setting that to low. Ooh, that's still hot. So I'm going to dump all this in here. I'm going to put in 1/2 cup of Rayo's just to, just so that, I don't know, just to give it a little bit of tomato base. And I have these in the cupboard. Now you can use anything. This is Kiss My Keto spicy beef bone broth. And you can buy these in these single serving packets, which I kind of like. They're great for taking with you or whatever. So I have 2 I'm going to put one in and see how it goes. The reason I'm doing this is because this will up the protein without too many carbs. So I just need to look at what have we got here. We have 2 total carbs in this package, 10 grams of protein. So I'm just going to throw one in and see how that tastes. It does give it, like I don't have to add hopefully too many or maybe even no spices to this because that's all built in here. You can use, like if you have the KetoChow spicy taco soup base, you could use a package of that. You can use regular beef bone broth powder. I have another one. Oh, Teddy. Okay, I'm going to give you a little piece before I mix in. There you go. There you go, sweetie. Okay. He's got his, he feels so entitled sometimes. Here's another one that I have. It's Organica, and that would add, like I could use that, 15 grams of protein and 0 carbs. So that would be another thing. So you could add that. It wouldn't add any spiciness to it, so you'd put in your own favorite taco seasoning or whatever. So I'm going to mix this up and see how that tastes, spice-wise. Yeah, actually that's good. I think I'm just going to leave it at 1. I can always add a little bit more later. So I've got it set to low, and I'm just going to let that cook all day while I come and go. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do for lunch. It's only 7 right now, and you know, this can go all day if it's on low. Yeah, I'm gonna go see my mom at the nursing home. Oh, I want to show you what I'm bringing for her. We've had a couple of really beautiful sunny fall days here. I went out into my yard and look at those raspberries. Let me see if I can get this nice. I'm not very good at where the camera's looking. Shh, Daddy. I'm gonna go back. These are gorgeous. I couldn't believe how many I found. So I'm going to bring these to her because she doesn't get a lot of fresh fruit. They do a lot of, I mean, she gets fruit, but I've noticed that it's canned fruit mostly. So I do bring her some fresh fruit because that's what she really loves. So she will think this is from her, from her old place, which she sold years ago that had raspberry bushes, but that's okay. She'll enjoy them nonetheless. So I will see you back here in the next segment. I may or may not have lunch today. I'm not sure how the day is going to go. If I do, I'm going to turn the camera on so you can see what I have. What I'll do for the macros for this chili, I think that's what it's going to end up being, maybe like a chili. I'll do the macros for the whole thing, and then you can, if you decide you want to try something like that, you sort of get an idea. Shh, I'm talking. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next segment. Hey everyone, I'm back. It's almost lunchtime. My chili, I think I'm calling it chili, lean protein chili, smells amazing. Everything else today has been slow. Like I was supposed to be gone by now. I wanted to go and see my mom, but I'm going to do that later because I had put some ads on Craigslist online because I'm giving away some furniture that was from downstairs where my mom was living. And then I've had so many calls and texts about it and emails, and so far one person has shown up to grab some stuff, but I have a feeling it'll all be gone. So I haven't even had a chance to really look in the fridge. I'm still scared of some stuff in there. I'm going to have to open it and see. I'm sure I'm going to be throwing a bunch of stuff away because a lot of the food just got ignored this week. So I made a KetoChow Shake. This is the first time I've tried this flavor. It's chocolate peanut butter. So Just gonna grab a straw. For the fat, I use 2 tablespoons of cream that I have in the fridge. I have to use that up. That was left over. I know you're supposed to use 4 tablespoons, but I'm not used to drinking that much fat all at once. I remember doing that on the egg fast, like with the egg fast shake, and I could never drink the full amount of fat in the egg fast shake. I would get really queasy. I think it was a combination of just a lot of fat and then drinking it. So I was a little scared to go with the 4 tablespoons. So let's see how this goes. It is delicious. It's a little thick. I might add something to this, maybe some water. I do have some unsweetened coconut milk too. But other than that, very nice. So it's got good flavor. It's been sitting in the fridge for a couple hours. I know you're supposed to leave it overnight, but yeah, it's just, there's no way. Like I don't plan that far ahead with these days sometimes. So anyways, I'm going to have all the macros. This day is not turning out to be exactly protein sparing, although I think it'll be a pretty good keto day. The dinner will be lean, so it might qualify. What I had Janet Greta's cinnamon bread for breakfast. I toasted it, it was good. So that's certainly, but this day will just be a regular keto day, I think, on the leaner side. So, and that's okay too. I'm just trying to make it through a day where I feel pretty good about everything I've eaten, and so that's my goal today. See you in the next segment. Hi everyone, I'm back for dinner. I was at the nursing home, went to see my mom. She loved the raspberries, so that was good. And the house smells amazing. So I'm really hungry, and I've got not my instant pot, definitely not instant, it's my slow cooker. And what I ended up doing a couple of hours ago before I went out is I added 1 cup of chicken broth. Hi Teddy, I'll just be a minute. I added 1 cup of chicken broth to this to kind of make a soup. And so I'm going to show you. It really smells good. And I am going to put all the macros on the screen. Let's see if I can show you what it looks like. It's, I've already tasted it. You want me to throw? Hang on, I gotta throw a monkey. Come here. I tasted it before and I was like, oh, this is really good. It's probably not as spicy as most people would like it, but I have to really be careful with the spices. Definite comfort food. So, like I said, all the macros will be on the screen in a few minutes for the whole day, or maybe I'm not quite sure what this will all look like, but you'll get the macros for this soup / chili soup, lean protein chili soup. I don't know what to call it, but you'll get the macros for that and everything else I ate today. It's probably not going to quite fit into protein sparing, but overall a really good day. So I'll see you next time. I'll see you next time. Let's try that one more time. I'll see you next time. And Teddy says goodbye as well.